of globalization. Most organizations have confronted several obstacles in the acquisitions and optimizations of human resources. The organization confront greater delivery as a result of developments in technology, politics, the economic climate, and other factors. To solve these issues, there is a general need for comprehensive human resources management (HRM) practice to make human resources in organizations sustainable and competitive. As a result, one of the methods to encourage these organizations is to properly educate and develop their staff in order to increase their performance. Employees are regarded as an organization's most valuable and vital asset. Training and development in human resources management (HRM) refer to a system of educating employees within a company. It includes various tools, instruction, and activities designed to improve employee performance. It is also an opportunity for employees to increase their knowledge and upgrade their skill, and is used as a tool to fill the gap between current performance and expectations. According to Oxford Learners Dictionaries 2023, training is a process of learning the skill that a person needs to perform his duties. Aminuddin 2023 defined training as organizational activities which aims to improve an employee's current performance. Definitions of development. According to Cambridge Dictionary 2023, the definition of development is the process in which someone or something grows or changes and becomes more advanced. Development is all those activities designed to help the individual employee grow but are not confined to a specific job. The definitions of development itself refers to the efforts of organizations and individuals in improving a person's ability to advance themselves in the organizations.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Alim Ismail bin Azman. My meeting number is 1211653. Today I will present about type of training and training development. Okay, for the first one is type of training. The first type of training is technical or technology training, which is involving on how employee or trainee about the technological aspect of works. The second one is quality training, which is actually to educate or to train the employee or worker about how to avoid or to detect low quality product. Usually this quality training is involving in a manufacturing organization. Like training is skills training. This training is a training that contain from the skill required to carry out the job. And the fourth training is soft skills training. This actually not just basically how communication skill. It's involving interpersonal interaction. The fifth one is professional and legal training. This is actually to make a necessary training to stay current in the one field expertise. The next training is team training. This team training is actually involving 2 or more people. Basically to enhance the chemistry of teamwork and to enhance how a team can solve the problem. And the next training is managerial training. Managerial training is actually for a person who have worked for a long time of period in a company and he got promoted to other position. The last training is safety training. This kind of training is actually to prevent the workers from any harm involving the work-related incident, for this one. Next is type of development. The first one is on-the-job training. On-the-job training is actually a training or a learning while doing the job. The next one is job shadowing. Job shadowing is actually involving 2 person. The first one is expert one and the second one is a new worker or employee. And the last one is intellectual and professional development.
Okay, now we will go to process of training. There are 5 types of process training, and the first one is identifying training needs among employee. The second one is set learning objective or the main goal of training, and the third one is design the training program. There are 3 types of training of the program. There is training venue, training methods, and training facilitators. And the fourth is implement the training program, and the lastly is evaluate the training program.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Alimin bin Abdul Khalid, number metric 1211655. In this video, I will talk about benefit training and development. Training and development activities may benefit individuals, organizations, and society as a whole. This advantage is enhanced by employee satisfaction with training and development activities. Differentiation, which is based on employee skills, expertise, and motivation, becomes increasingly vital as firms compete in the global market. Training and development initiatives in the workplace may have a substantial positive influence on each of these stakeholders. First of all, one of the benefits of training and development is enhancing worker productivity, which has various benefits for people around business and the economy, including enhanced performance. Besides that, it is able to boost employee job satisfaction. Every organization should prioritize improving employee work satisfaction, since doing so results in a variety of positive outcomes, including better productivity, lower turnover, and overall employee well-being. Training and development may help employees maintain their skills and knowledge. It is important to keep employees' knowledge and skills current for both an organization's success and their professional growth.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Shafiq Ikmal bin Yusuf. My metric number is 1211647. Today, I would like to present about training development on Islamic perspective. Number 1, knowledge. Knowledge is essential for human beings to represent Allah on earth. According to the Quran, Adam's knowledge was used to precede the angels of his competence. This implies that those who possess knowledge have the right to serve Allah with great on earth. Number 2, knowledgeable. Knowledgeable individuals deserve a position of authority. The Quran suggests that those who believe and possess knowledge will be elevated to position of authority. Those who are knowledgeable and understand are considered superior and deserving of leadership role. Number 3, culturally. Culturally appropriate training programs are needed. The majority of training programs in the Muslim world heavily rely on Western techniques without considering their cultural appropriateness. There is a need for efforts to ensure that training methods align with Islamic principles and are suitable for the Muslim context. Number 4, training and development are essential for strengthening faith. Islamic education and development involve moral and spiritual growth, which should be complemented by training and development efforts. This initiative contribute to the strengthening of faith in Allah. Number 5, striving for excellence is a duty in Islam. Islam encourages individuals to strive for excellence in all aspects of life, including work. Muslims are expected to exert their utmost ability, sincerity, and zeal in order to achieve excellence and perfection in their worship of other areas of life. Competence on the job is emphasized as a demand from Allah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. So my name is Ahmad Ihsan bin Muhammad Zudur. My metric number 1211656. So today I'm going to tell you the story, the summary of our interview with the head deputy of the Bank Pertama. Recently, the interview was held at MBM Tower on the next level on June 16, 2023. Mr. Azman bin Ismail, Deputy Head of Operation of Co-op Bank Pertama, took part in the interview. The goal of the interview was to learn more about the CBP Bank's training and development programs. According to him, CBP Bank does provide some type of training, either internal or external, and one of the specific techniques employed for workers to join the training is identifying themselves through their identity cards. Besides, the applicant told the interviewers about the advantages of training and development, stating that a large number of employees may profit from the training offered in terms of the needed abilities for various activities. Also, Mr. Azman stated that the CBP Bank organization does have a Sharia department which has a role in developing the employees from a theological and personal standpoint.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Faidul Faisal. I'm a number matrix 121654. Okay, we will continue about the summary given by the CBP. CBP stated that among the programs offered by the company is team building by inviting a skilled and experienced external planner to guide the employee for great chemistry for each other. Next is consultancy. The employee will be guiding and monitoring by their own HR department for developing the employee skills and job satisfaction. And the lastly is job rotation. The employee will be given training through job rotation. This will improve their level of skills and personal development. Next, CBP can measure effectiveness based on the results of development programs given to employee through by Key Performance Index, or we could call it as KPI. And next is by given tasks. Employee will learn to solve the problem given. Okay, the next evaluation. The employee will be evaluated by the employer based on the employee's performance after being given a development course. And next, CBP identifies the training needs of employee in the company from interview and evaluation. CBP will identify the employee weakness through several factors such as lack of experience, lack of basic knowledge, and lack of skills. CBP also stated that employee will be offered training and development program at least 3 times a year. And challenges faced by CBP is the seniority among employee, lack of attitude, lack of knowledgeable, and turnover among employee.
By analyzing the connection between the content in the literature review and the interview summary, answers during the interview are proven to be interrelated with what has been written in the literature review. Firstly, for the type of training and development, CPB used team training and on-the-job training, which is one of the types mentioned in the literature review. Regarding the benefits of training and development, CPB offers their employee with benefits from the training offered in terms of the needed abilities for various activities. This statement is agreed as we mentioned above that training and development provided can positively increase workers' productivity that frequently result in cost saving for business. For Islamic perspective of training and development, specific method is pointed related to Islamic banking rule, which is to prevent any element of fraud, borrower, riba, and any negative transaction from existing in CPB. Sharia department is created. In literature review, we only describe on the importance of gaining knowledge and keep improving it in Islam, which is a large and broad area related to it. To measure the effectiveness of the development program, all the statements shared by CPB are aligned with what we have discovered, which is employee performance and employee engagement may increase and improve if the development program is effective. Last but not least, in the training process, the training venue is one of the utmost vital aspects that give a big influence on training and development programs participants, as CPB stated that employees' understanding is very low when training and development are done online.
And lastly, conclusion for this task, training and development in human resource management from an Islamic perspective acknowledge the significance of encouraging development and maximizing the potential of people within organization while abiding by Islamic principles. It promotes a balanced approach that combines faith, social responsibility, and professional development while emphasizing the cultivation of knowledge, skills, and ethical behavior. Islamic human resource management places a strong emphasis on developing and welcoming inclusive learning environment that values diversity, upholds justice, and fosters ongoing improvement. Organizations can foster a workforce that not only excel professionally but also uphold the principles of Islam in their professional life by coordinating training and development initiatives with Islamic values like justice, compassion, and integrity. That's all from us. Thank you.